students. How are you today? Good? I'm good too, thank you for asking. Is there anyone absent? No? Oh, that's amazing. Before we start our lessons, let's pray. Pray, begin. Pray, finish. Alright, so today's lessons, I'm going to read you a story with title The Quest of a Little Girl. Let's hear some of the story. In one good afternoon, Aurora was having a nap. In her sleep, she was fallen into soft, fluffy cloud. Then, she was fallen again into deep, dark hole. The hole was so dark that Aurora couldn't see anything but darkness. She only could hear a screaming voice. When she had realized, it turned out that the voice was hers. Her screaming had woken her up. She tended to tell her bizarre experience toward her mother. Then, she looked for her mother in family room. "Mom! Mama!" shouted Aurora. But she couldn't find her. Then, she looked for her mother in the kitchen. Once again, Aurora called her mother. "Mom! Mom! Are you in the kitchen?" asked Aurora. She couldn't find her there. Then, she looked for her mother in every room in their house. Yet, Aurora still could not find her mother. All of a sudden, she realized that she was all alone in the house. She could not find her mother, father, nor her brother. Therefore, she was so sad. She wanted to cry. But her mother once told her to be strong and calm in facing her problem. So, she planned to ask where her family was to her grandmother, who she called Grandma, and grandfather, who she called Grandpa. They lived near Aurora's house. When Aurora arrived at her grandpa and grandma and grandpa's house, she knocked the door loudly and shouted out in the veranda, "Grandma, Grandpa, are you home?" Aurora's grandmother, who heard the call, answered it and asked Aurora, "Hello, darling. What can I help you?" "Grandma, do you know where my mom, dad, and brother are?" asked Aurora. "No, darling. I don't see your mother, father, nor your brother since last night." "How about you, honey?" directed to Grandpa. Asked grandmother to grandfather. "Neither do I, honey. Maybe your Aunt Dina would know where your mom, dad, and your brother are," suggested Grandpa. Followed Aurora's grandpa's suggestion, she was rationally left Grandma and Grandpa's house and headed to her Aunt Dina's house, which was near the forest. Once again, Aurora knocked on Dina's door vigorously. "Auntie! Auntie! Auntie Dina! Are you home?" asked Aurora. Instead of Aunt Dina, who supposedly opened the door, Aurora Aurora's cousin Jojo turned out to be the one who opened the door. "Hold on a second." "Oh, Aurora, what bring you here?" asked Jojo. "Hi, Jojo. Have you seen my mom, dad, and brother? I've been looking for them everywhere, but I can't find them," said Aurora desperately. "Oh, I'm sorry, Aurora. I don't think I know where they are. I'll try to ask my mother. Maybe she knows," said Jojo. Jojo called his mom and said, "Mom, do you know where Aurora's mom, dad, and brother are?" Aunt Dina approached and said, "Oh, I'm not sure, darling. I think they are having a picnic in the woods." Hearing the news, Aurora said goodbye to her aunt and cousin and headed straight to the wood. Aurora was anxious. It was questioning Aurora was anxious. It was questioning for her. Aurora was anxious. It was questioning for her to know the fact that her mom, dad, and brother were having a picnic in the wood, since it was going dark soon and they hadn't back home. Then she thought, maybe our family was in trouble. That caused them late for going back home. Aurora was bravely going into the woods, even when the sky was getting darker, even when the atmosphere was getting foggier, even when Aurora knew that there were some spooky animal has awakened. She was getting deep and deeper into the wood. The air was getting thinner and colder. Her sight was started to dim. She was scared to be alone in the wood. She wanted to find her family as soon as possible. Then she started to shout her mom, dad, and brother's name. "Mom! Dad! Eris! Where are you?" shouted Aurora. Aurora sit in mossy ground. Then she shut her eyes and leaned her head toward her knees and started to cry. Then there was a voice. "Wake up, darling. It's supper time," said that voice. Then Aurora saw a glimpse of light that was getting bigger and brighter. When she opened her eyes fully, she saw her mom, who woke her up and asked her to join the supper. Finally, Aurora realized that what she had been through all this time was only a dream. Then she had the supper with her mom, dad, and Aris, her brother. And she found out that how much grateful she was that she's still together with her family. Alright, that's all from the story. Now we're going to move on to the next activity. You wanna know what? Drum rolls, please. We're going to sing Baby Shark. Yeah. Before we start, do the activity. I'm going to play the video of the song, and then I want you to sing along with the video while it played. Do you understand? Good. Are you ready? Okay.
Mommy shark do 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 do. Mommy shark do 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 do. Mommy shark do 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 do. Mommy shark.
Daddy shark do 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 do. Daddy shark do 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 do. Daddy shark do 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 do. Daddy shark.
Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark.
Grandpa shark do 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 do. Grandpa shark do 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 do. Grandpa shark do 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 do. Grandpa shark. Let's go hunt do 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 do. Let's go hunt do 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 do. Let's go hunt do 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 do. Let's go hunt.
Run away do 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 do. Run away do 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 do. Run away do 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 do. Run away. Safe at last do 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 do. Safe at last do 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 do. Safe at last do 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 do. Safe at last. It's the end do 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 do. It's the end do 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 do. It's the end do 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 do. It's the end.
Okay, that's all for the song. Well, from all the activity that we have done, we've been learning about family members, like grandpa, grandfather, grandma for grandmother, and then mother, father, me, brother, and then sister, and also cousins. And those family is the people that is important in your life. And that's it. Let's move on to the next activity. I'm going to show you a picture of family tree. So in that picture, you're gonna see a picture of tree that on the picture, on the tree, there is faces, and the faces is gonna show you about the structure of family, from grandma, grandpa, mother, father, and then you. And I want you to guess, and I want you to make a group consists of 5 people, 5 children per group. And then I'm gonna point the picture in the picture of family tree, and then I want you to guess what is the name of that picture. If you guess it correctly, your group gonna have 1 point for your group. And then the group who has the highest point will be given rewarded. Will be given reward. Will be rewarded? Yeah. By me. Okay, are you ready? What is the what is the picture that is circled over there? Grandmother? That is correct. 1 point for your group. Okay, that's all for the activity. I'm gonna give you homework, and the homework will be submitted next week. And then that's all for today's meeting. I hope today's meeting is fun and beneficial for you. And before we leave, I would like us to pray together. Praise begin. Praise finish. Bye. Have a good day.